Hello, Virgo. This is your year ahead reading for 2022. This is a general read. This is not going to be for everybody. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. The tarot is gender neutral. And I welcome my cross watchers as well. And what I'm going to do here, before we start in your reading, I'm going to cleanse your space. Just kind of let that sage burn a little bit. Now, what I'm hearing, Virgo, is reevaluating your life situations. It's reevaluating what is important to you, realigning your energies, looking at your career, looking at your personal relationships. For some, maybe even how you're raising your children. That is very specific. That's not for everybody. But somebody's sitting back and reevaluating how they are raising their children. So let's get an overall energy first. We're going to see what the Astro cards have for you. And always remember the roles can be vice versa. Now they're saying keep going. Here we go. Progressions. Journey. So, as we start this new year of 2022, Virgo, you're on a journey. You're progressing forward, moving the clock forward, no longer allowing yourself to be stuck. I feel some of you may even be traveling. And you may have been dealing with this decision for a while. Do I go? Do I relocate? Do I change a job? And you've been in this energy of weighing the pros and cons for a while now. Okay. Let's get the rest of your layout here. And they're telling me one more time. I do have Archangel Michael here. I have Daryl here. I have Josephine. Okay. And Lulu. All my guides are here. Archangel Michael's here. Archangel Metatron is here. So let's see what comes up. And George. Okay, what's trying to come out of the deck is an Ace of Wands in the reverse. I'm going to put this card back in. But this is trying to come out because there's a message here about false starts. About, something had gone south that is causing you to go on this new journey. Whether this is a physical journey, a spiritual journey, or emotional, or something within. But something has gone south. Plans not working out. It's kind of like you had lost that fire. Okay. Okay, let's cut the deck and get your cards laid out. Okay, let's see what's under the deck. Two of Wands, that's that crossroads. That's that decision, the choice. That's that which path do I take? Sitting and evaluating. Trying to make those plans for the future. What direction should I go? And that's where you're sitting at as this reading unfolds. Okay, we are going to start with the energy of this past year. What lessons did you have to learn? And we had the Knight of Wands in the reverse. I feel like that this is somebody who may have been a player. Whether this is your energy or somebody else's, you might have been dealing with a fire sign. But I feel like needing to pull in the reins. Thank you, Michael. You were needing to pull in the reins. That was the lesson that you had to learn from this past year. I get this image of things spiraling out of control. I see this spiral, like the spiral staircase, that is just, it's like it's coming from the sky, and it's just unraveling, and all these stairs keeps going down and down. It's like spiraling out of control. And they're also showing me of an airplane in a spiral nosedive, and needing to pull back the yoke on that plane. The yoke, by the way, if you're not familiar, is this quote-unquote steering wheel, per se, of an airplane. My dad was a pilot, and kind of forget that not everybody knows these terminologies. But pulling it back. When you pull it back, when you push in, the nose goes down. Nose of the plane. When you pull out, the nose goes up. And this is like pulling it back, that yoke of that wheel of that plane, and bringing that nose back up to gain some sense of control. And I think that it may have been a very fast-paced year, that you just felt like you had no control. And you making that conscious decision to pull back those reins, to have some sense of control. Or that's not the lessons, that's the summary. I'm sorry. The lessons is right here. But it's still a lesson. But you had to pull back the reins because something was out of control. And the lesson from this is another Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups in the reverse. This is one of my number one cheater cards. I'm sorry to say that, but that's, when I see the Knight of Cups in reverse, I see somebody who's non-committal. Somebody who is a fly-by-night. Somebody that likes to play the field, hop in and out of bed with different people. You may have been dealing with somebody like that. And I feel like this is pulling back the reins, gaining some sense of control over a situation that may have involved third party, might have involved indiscretions, somebody not committing, somebody who was emotionally hurtful towards you. And let's see what your hopes are for this year. Your hopes are for this year is death. Okay, some of you are going to say, why would I want death? Well, let me explain. The death card is a transformation. The death card is change. You are hoping that 2022 brings about change. A total transformation of your life. Your personal life, your career life, whatever it is. Okay? And this is ending something. I think you're dealing with somebody who has a habit of cheating. I just got to be honest. I just got to put it out there, what I'm being told. And you are hoping that that comes to an end. Their behavior changes. You were dealing with somebody who is out of control, who is non-committal, who is deceitful, who's done a lot of sneaking around, maybe in and out of bed with other people, multiple people, maybe it's just one person that they were messing around with. But I do feel like that somebody wasn't totally loving towards you because they were divided. What is motivating you in this? What is motivating this change? Queen of Cups in the reverse. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. This is a woman who is emotionally unavailable. Now, I know that we say that the tarot is not gender specific, but I feel like I'm reading for a male Virgo, to be honest. You could be a female that embodies a masculine energy. But I just get this sense of, that with withholding emotions, taking the emotions out of it, which is got you in this place of, I want change. You might be ending a connection with somebody who is emotionally unavailable because they may have had their emotions connected to a third party. And you are looking for a new lease on your love life or your business, whatever this is. But there was somebody that you were dealing with that I think you are in a space this coming year of having enough of that. And you are ending things and you're invoking change. And I feel like you're trying to keep your emotions out of it. And I almost feel like this logical decision. You're withdrawing your emotionally because you've been hurt over and over again. And it's like you're emotionally cut off. So this change is not emotional, totally emotional. And you may be speaking out what you're thinking, what you want, you might even be, instead of hiding your emotions, speaking them to somebody, that you're done with that hurt and pain, that you need a change. Something has to change. Your challenge. Magician in the reverse. This is a lack of motivation. This is a lack of, this is a lack of control. Feeling like you have absolutely no control over your environment, over your surroundings, and the people in it. And there's a lack of inspiration, I feel. A lack of action. And this is almost like I get this melancholy energy. And you are being challenged to not just sit by and let this bullshit continue on into 2022. You're being challenged to take action and make the transformation and changes. I want to say that it is up to you, that the ball, I know this is my crystal ball. The ball is in your court. Virgo, the ball is in your court. How are you going to play it? You can't sit back and just hold on to the ball and not do anything. You've got to take action. This is that you've put up with and dealt with and accepted this person's behavior. It's time that that ends. Okay, let's move on. Your love life. Five of Swords in the reverse. This is like releasing the ego. I feel like this is releasing the ego and throwing in the towel. You know, that ending, withdrawing emotionally, ending a situation, throwing in the towel with somebody who may have been manipulative, dishonest, a liar, throwing in the towel and not dealing with it anymore. You know, you've been challenged about taking action. You've been wanting to take action, but you've never done it. And I feel that this new year is bringing that ending, is bringing that change. See, money and career. Page of Wands. Okay. So, you know, not everything can be roses. Let me start by saying that. You might get some bad news regarding your finances, regarding your money. It may be connected to this person that you were dealing with, this liar. Maybe they lied about what they were doing with money. Maybe spending money in certain places that they hid. They may have hid some money. But I feel like some of you may want to go in a new direction in your career-wise, but there's going to be delays. Doesn't mean it's not going to happen. Just means there's going to be challenges and delays along the way. So I feel like that there could be some financial struggles this year. I'm just putting it out there. I got to be real. I'm not here to rose color everything. I'm not here to fluff it up. I'm here to be honest and tell you the truth. Being informed is being forewarned. It's like being armed. You know, knowledge is powerful. And when you have this knowledge of what you can expect, then you can prepare yourself mentally, emotionally, physically on how to handle the situation. And I already see some people thinking this is a negative reading. There is no negative reading. There's no such thing as a negative reading. These readings are to inform you. If there are challenges, they're to inform you so that you can handle them properly. Okay, your overall well-being is the Four of Swords in the reverse. Now, the Three of Swords was ready to pierce this person. This person was almost like ready to fall on it. And they have this other sword right at their hand. I feel like no longer going to lay down and take shit. But this is more of coming out of the melancholy. This is no longer laying back and dwelling on things, thinking about things, but picking up this fourth sword down here and coming out fighting. So if you've been in this energy of not acting, just rolling with the punches, going with the flow, letting this person manipulate and lie over and over again with no consequences, I feel like you are going to incorporate consequences for their actions. That you are finally going to take a stand and you're going to start fighting. You're going to start fighting for your happiness and for your truth. And you are going to take action and make the necessary transformation and changes that you need to make. Your spiritual side. King of Wands. In your spirit, you could, spiritually, you could be dealing with a connection with a fire sign. But I feel more this is about you having your vision. You being very ambitious. The spiritual side of things it does not always have to be spiritual religion. This is your spirit, this is your soul, okay? And I feel like this is more of gaining that self-confidence. And this is somebody who's taking action. You've gone from this energy of sitting back and waiting, this energy of fear of what would happen if you ended with this person. You pretty much was very what is the word I'm looking for? I apologize. This is another one of the moments I can't find the word. Lethargic. Almost like a lethargic state. But you're coming alive again. You're finding that spark. You're finding that confidence. You're picking up that sword. This is somebody who's picking up the sword and who has his passion, who has his fire, is coming out fighting. Fighting for, I don't know why I want to say this, but I'm hearing fighting for your rights. However that resonates. Okay, we're going to move on. What is your primary focus for this year? What do you need to focus on? King of Pentacles in the reverse. So you're going into this year with this not being grounded, not feeling abundant. You may be dealing with another earth sign, but I feel like this is your energy. Not making practical decisions. I mentioned practicality up here. It's echoing here. And your focus needs to be of turning this card upright. I think that you're going to be focused on your money, very much so. Trying to get a grip, trying to get some grounding, trying to get some stability. You've come from this energy of living paycheck to paycheck, robbing Peter to pay Paul. You're coming from this energy of, the lack of family for some people. Not for everybody. But you're going to be focusing on trying to gain a sense of security. The lessons that you're going to be learning this year. Three of Swords. I'm hearing this might be a hard pill to swallow. I'm seeing this giant horse pill with somebody with a glass of water, and they keep popping that pill in their mouth. They're trying to get it to go down, but it's so huge that it's very difficult to swallow that pill. So I feel like that you're going to be, the lesson, you're going to be going through a little bit of heartbreak this year. But the lesson you need to learn is, what is the positive that comes out of this heartbreak? I'm also hearing ripping off the Band-Aid. That you've dealt with this situation with this person for a very long, extended period of time. We do have this ending up here. The ending is mirroring the heartbreak. So this might be a painful ending that you are dealing with. And your focus this year is about gaining that grounding, gaining that stability, and healing. Ripping off the Band-Aid so that you could start that healing process. And the overall outcome of the year, the Tower in the reverse. Taurus got the same card. You know, it's like something is going to crumble. But by the end of the year, you're going to start rebuilding. Rebuilding the foundations. Emotionally, physically, financially. This is definitely a rebuild time, a rebuild process. Okay, Virgo, let's see if we get some final advice for you guys. One card, please, Spirit. One card. They want me to pull this one. Strength. Okay, having faith reduces to a 5. 5 are struggles and challenges. And the 5th card in the major arcana traditionally is the Hierophant. And I feel like just having the strength, that inner strength, drawing upon that inner strength to push forward through the heartbreak, the emotional challenges. I feel like that you're going to have some financial challenges, but there's going to be emotional challenges also. So 2022 may be challenging, but there's lessons to be learned. But that you're going to be going through this journey. You're definitely going on a new journey that may not be easy this year, but it's going to make you stronger. So you got to look at the positive. You know, we have lessons that we have to learn. Not every year is going to be a golden year. Not every year is going to be peaches and cream. I got to be frank with you, Virgo. It's not going to be an easy road. But by the end of it, you're going to come out very much stronger. And at the end of the road, you're going to start rebuilding. Okay, Spirit is also telling me you might be escaping a catastrophe. Okay. Something that may feel like it's turning out, very, very wrong, devastating, but you're escaping some sort of catastrophe as well this year. But whatever it is, it's going to make you stronger as a person, going to make you stronger spiritually. And it's going to build confidence. There is a confidence builder in this as well. But I feel like the overall thing is, it's more like it's going to be a painful ending, but this is an ending that you are choosing. Now, as always, we have free will. You could change your mind, and the whole dynamics of this reading could be completely different. But as of now, it's like you were making the choice, you were making the decision to end a long-term situation with somebody that was a manipulator, that was a liar, that was a cheater. And finding your own confidence within yourself. No longer taking this person's behavior lying down. Might be some financial blows as a result of this. But this is like you're throwing in the towel because you're tired of the mind games, you're tired of the manipulation. You need to focus on you, your own stability now. And learning that sometimes in life we have to make difficult, painful decisions. Have to let that tower fall so that we can rebuild on a solid foundation. Okay, so this is what I have for you, Virgo. Please make sure you hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, share, and comment. And I will see you soon in the next read. Bye.